Let's see how the draw goes. So talk us through the 32 players we've got and how it's going to work, Rob.
Right, this is so exciting. Rachel,
I know.
You are pulling out the top 16.
I am.
Ricardo, you've got the men who've done it even harder. They've come through the cauldron of Judgment Day. We have, check this out, we've got a record number of Chinese players, 10. We've got 9 men who've lifted the title before, 8 different nationalities and 3 debutants. All we need after that is a partridge in a pear tree. We are ready. This is huge. It's the biggest occasion in our sport and we are so excited. Let's do it.
I was saying earlier on, genuinely, as a lifelong snooker fan, it is extraordinary for me to have, I would say, a pivotal part to play in the World Snooker Championship. Like, if you told little 10-year-old me this, he wouldn't have believed it.
And also, if you want to have faith in the integrity of the process, as ever, we have Ivan from World Snooker here, who, in the words of our script here, is here to make sure we don't muck it up.
Have a bit of faith, Ivan.
We are
it's
not
gone so well
it
previously.
I'm sure it's worded different to that.
It genuinely isn't, unfortunately.
Right.
All right.
Are we ready?
I think so.
Should we get going? So. Okay, so I have the seeds. I'm going to pull out the first ball. So here we go. First ball is ball number 2.
Judd Trump, world champion in 2019, world number 1, 3 titles this season alone.
Form player will play number 24.
Zhou Yulong, 3 times a ranking event finalist. It's his 3rd Crucible campaign, played brilliantly at the qualifiers.
Next seed out is ball number 12.
Number 12, Zhang Anda, international championship winner in 23, twice a ranking event runner-up, his 5th Crucible campaign.
Will play player number 22.
Pang Jung-Soo, a ranking event finalist. All Chinese clash. Record number of Chinese players this year. It's going to be epic.
Followed by player number 15.
Sean Murphy won his 2nd Masters title in January, 20 years after his world crown in 2005. And the magician will play
number 30.
Dan Wells, the debutant. He was in tears at the qualifiers. Couldn't believe that he'd beaten Gary Wilson.
Still no Mark Selby out. Could it be this one? It is not. It's ball number 5.
The Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan, the greatest player in history, an iconic figure for British sport. And the Rocket will play
17.
17. I cannot believe that. It's a rerun of 2 World Championship finals. He plays Ali Carter.
We're delivering here. That's exciting.
Next player out is number 10.
Ding Junhui, a huge star of Chinese sport, 15 times a ranking event winner, runner-up to Selbitron in 16.
Selbitron. 31.
Will play debutant Zach Surety. Zach Surety says he normally watches the World Championship in his pants, but Zach, you're not watching it at home today, mate. You're going to be in it.
The next ball out is number 8.
Mark Allen, a Masters champion, a UK champion, 11 titles in his career so far.
29.
He will play Fang Zhengyi, European Masters champion in 2022, back at the Crucible for the 2nd time.
And ball number 16.
16, Jack Jones, quarter-finalist on his debut. What a run to the final 12 months ago. And the Welshman will play
32.
Zhao Xiintong, UK champion in 2022. 12 centuries in the qualifiers. Xiintong is right back to his best. That's a huge match.
Next game, ball number 3.
Higgins, right back to his very best. 4 times a world champion, and he's won 2 titles already this calendar year. He's on fire.
23.
And he will play Joe O'Connor, back for a 2nd successive Crucible campaign. Great friend of Mark Selby's. What a match that is.
Right, we're halfway through. Mark Selby's still waiting to see who he's going to be facing. Ball number 9.
Number 9, Neil Robertson, English Open champion, World Grand Prix winner this season and champion of the world back in 2010. And Robbo will play
Ball 18.
What a match. Chris Wakelin, former shootout winner, made his Masters debut in January. That's a belter.
Next up, number 14.
14, Zhao Gudong, Wuhan Open winner, just got married. He's having the best season of his career.
25.
And he will play Matthew Selt, the last man to come through the qualifiers. A thrilling 10-9 win over Jimmy Robertson last night.
Yeah, a bit of incident there as well. We'll talk about that afterwards.
The next one up, number 6.
Number 6, Mark Williams, 3 times a world champion, the reigning champion of champions. Wonderful win in Bolton in the autumn.
19.
And he will play Wu Yiza, twice a ranking event finalist this season, one of the most exciting young players ever to emerge from China.
Just giving the bag another little shake.
Give it a jiggle.
Here we go. Ball number 11.
Barry Hawkins, 4 times a ranking event winner. He's been in brilliant form this season. Runner-up to O'Sullivan in 13, remember.
21 or 20, Rob?
That is a 21.
21.
He will play Hussein Vafai, former shootout champion, back for his 4th successive Crucible campaign. 3 centuries in the qualifiers to finish off that great win.
Pretty sure that's 21.
No, it is. I've had a look at the sevens. We're all right.
It's a bit ambiguous, those ones. Okay, here we go. Number 4.
The jester from Leicester, the 4-time world champion Mark Selby, in cracking form. Welsh Open winner, British Open winner this season. And the jester will play.
Got 28.
28, Ben Wollaston. Oh, no, 2 great mates, both Leicester boys. Wollaston back at the Crucible for the first time in 12 years. It's one of the matches he didn't want, but it's a local derby.
Cheers, Rick.
No problem.
More reaction to that in a moment. Okay, number 1.
Kyron Wilson, the defending champion. He has flourished since winning the Ultimate Crown. Could he break the Crucible curse? No first-time champion has ever successfully defended the crown.
Well, he'll need to beat ball number 27.
Lee Pei Fan, Scottish Open champion this season. What a debut match for him. That's 10 o'clock Saturday morning. Defending champion always goes first.
2 games left to decide. So here we go with number 7.
Luca Bracel, who could forget that world title 2 years ago? 4 times a ranking event winner in all. And the Belgian bullet will play
26.
26, Ryan Dynamite Day. Back for a 16th Crucible campaign. 3 times he's made the quarters. Interesting match, that, Belgium against Wales.
And the final seed is number 13.
13, Siawi, a surprise semi-finalist 2 years and made the last 4 in Saudi Arabia at the start of this season. And he will play
Number 20.
Number 20, Dave Gilbert, a brilliant run to the semis last year. Wow, what an absolutely glittering lineup. You two have done an amazing job.
Well, didn't want to say.
But Mark will
right.
not be happy at having to play Ben Wollaston.
How difficult does it make it when you're playing your mate?
Oh, it's tough because, I mean, Ben's from Leicester. I've known him since he was a young lad. We've practiced together for many years, so there was a few players on there. You know what? They're all tough draws. But, I mean, there's a few players that stand out which you think. Joe O'Connor, I played last year. He's from Leicester. Didn't want to draw Joe again. Ben, Dave Gilbert, I practiced with him. So there's probably 3 or 4 I probably didn't want to play. And that was one of them. Cheers, Rick. Thanks a lot.
But to be fair, what's Ben thinking? It's not what he wanted either, is it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I've not spoke to Ben, but I mean, Rob was saying when Ben got through the qualifiers, he probably didn't want to play like myself. Not because obviously they don't fancy it. I'm sure obviously he'll go into the match confident, believing he can win, I'm sure. But just because we're from the same area, it's not nice. You both want to do well in the tournament and one of you going to go home.
There's a few crackers in there. The one that my eye is really drawn to, I think, is Ronnie O'Sullivan, Ali Carter, Rob.
I couldn't believe that you pulled out Ali Carter to face the Rocket. They played in the final in 08. They played in the final in 12. They've played a Masters final against each other. They know each other's games inside out. Salty. That's the word. That'll be salty.
There's a few of those out there. There's a few matchups where you just think, well, that's got a little bit of needle, which as a viewer is great.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't think neither of them will be happy with that draw. Ronnie, it's great that is in the competition. We've not seen him since January, so it's great. I wanted him to play, and as it stands at the moment, it seems that he's playing, which is fantastic for the game. As you say, Carter's probably one of the toughest qualifiers to get drawn against. He's played Ronnie in the World Final, like Rob said. They played in the Masters Final a couple of years ago, so yeah, that's a horrible draw. With
Ronnie, we know that he's trying to sort of bed in a new cue at the moment. How hard is it to change your weapon?
Well, I mean, it's tough, but I mean, he's probably one of the few people that can just pick up any cue and just play to a high level. Yeah. I mean, I remember a few years ago he played me in beat me in the final of the Masters, and he blew everyone away, including me in the final. And I think that tournament, the cue he used then, he only had it for about a week before that tournament, and he'd gone there and won one of the Triple Crown events. So he's probably one of the few players who can do that. So I wouldn't think that would be a problem.